Hello students, today we will study about numbers. So these are some of the topics that today we will complete. So under this chapter we will know about the periods, about the phase value, about the place values, alright? And nextly how to put the commas in between the periods and digits, the greatest and the smallest digits, and standard and expanded form of a number, skip counting of 2s and 5s, and lastly ascending and descending order of a number. So let us start with first of all periods. So as I have wrote it here about periods and place values are under periods we have got log, thousands and ones. So under this ones period, this is what period. Ones is a period. So under this period we have got 100 place value, tens place value and ones place value. And under this thousands period we have got 1000 place value and 10,000 place value. And under this lakh period we have got only lakh place value. So I think all of you have understood what are the periods and what are the place value. Now let me write one of the number 1,24,376. Alright, this is a number. So how to know what are the place value and what are the phase value? For that we have to count it. First of all, let me tell you how to find out the phase value. So if anybody asks you to write the phase value of a number which is placed in thousand place. Alright, so in we will count ones, tens, 100, 1000. So in 1000 place 4 is there. So we will write phase value is 4. Alright. And if anybody asks to write the phase value of tens place, so in tens who is there? 7 is there. So we will write the phase value is 7. So what we have understood, phase value is nothing but the number itself that was asked in the place value. The number itself that is placed in the place value. Alright. So we have understood what is phase value, and then now we will move towards place value. Let me write this one. Alright. So now we will start from the right hand side. Alright. We will start from the right hand side. In the ones place who is there? 6. So we will put here 6, and in the tens place who is placed here? 7. So we will write 7, and in the 100 place 3 is there. So we will write 3, and accordingly we will move towards 1000, 10,000 and lakh. So in this way we can write the place values of numbers. Now you have understood how to write the phase value, and you have understood how to place the numbers in a place value. Alright. Now let us know how to put comma in between the periods. Alright. So 1 is placed in which period? We will watch the period, not the place value. Alright. We will watch only the period. So 1 is placed in which period? Lakh period. So we will write 1 lakh. What did I say? We will put comma after the period. So in lakh we complete one period, so we will give 1 comma. Alright. After the lakh, what is coming? 1000. So under 1000 we have got 2 and 4. So we will write 2, 4 and we will give comma. And under ones we have got 3, 7, 6. So we will write 3, 7, 6. So in this way we will introduce comma according to the periods. Alright, so we have understood what are the phase value, place values, and how to put the comma in between the periods. Now next we will know about the digits. So if anybody gave you a number 70382 and another number, let us say 3, 4, 7, 8, 5, So these are the two numbers, and let me give one underline. Alright, and if anybody asks you to find out the place value of an underlined digit, place value of an underlined digit, that time what we will write? And we have to write the periods also. Alright, so let me write here. Let me write the period and place value. Alright. So for that, first of all, we have to watch the underlined digit. So the underlined digit, what is the period of this? Ones, tens, hundred, and this is thousand. So thousand comes under which period? Thousands period. So we will write 1000. And what is the place value? What is the place value? The place value is 0 into 1000 will give you 0. So your place value is nothing but 0. Alright, your place value is nothing but it will be 0. So let me write here nicely. Alright, so here we have to write the periods of the underlying digit. So the underlying digit is 3. Let us count ones, tens, 100, 1000, 10,000, lakh. So it comes, lakh comes under which period? Lakh. So we will write here lakhs. And what is the place value? We will write, first of all, we will write the face value. Face value is 3. And it is placed in lakh. So we will write lakh. Ones, tens, 100, 1000, 10,000, lakh. So it will give you 3 lakh. So your place value is 3 lakh. Alright. Similarly, let me give you one more number. 7, 4, 6, 8, 3, 2. You have to find out the place value of 8. Place value as well as the period. So for period we have to count the number ones, tens, 100. So 100 comes under which period? It is ones. So we will write here it comes under ones period, and the place value will be, first of all we will write the face value. Face value is 8 and the place value is 100. So we will multiply with 100 and the place value for 8 will be 800. Alright. So I think all of you have understood about the periods, about how to write the face value, place value as well as periods of an underlined digits. Now we have completed periods. Everything is clear. Now we will go to digits. How to write the greatest and smallest digits by the given number. So let me take some of the numbers, that is 4, 6, 2, 5. So these are the given numbers. These are the given numbers. And another number is 0, 2, 3, 7, 6. So these are the numbers. And by using these numbers, I have to write the greatest number as well as the smallest number. So for this, what we have to do, for greatest number, what we will do, we will search the greater number among this given number. So which one is the greater one? 6 is the greater one. So first of all, we will write 6, and the next one is the 5. So we will write 5, and next one is 4. We will write 4, and the last 2. So by using these 4 digits, we have got the greatest number. For that, what we have to do? We have to start writing from the greater number. Alright? And how to write the smallest number? Same way, we have to write from the smaller number. So the very first smaller number is what? 2. So we will write 2 first here, and then after 2, who is the greater one? 4. after 4, 5, next 6. So we have got the greatest number as well as smallest number by using this given number. Alright. So up to this much we have understood. Next, if 0 is added, then how to write the smallest number, as because here 0 is the smaller one among these 5 numbers. So how to do? First of all, let me write the greatest number. So we know, we have understood, we will start from the greater number. So here 7 is the greater one. So first of all we will write 7 and then 6 and then 3, 2, 0. Alright. If I write 0, 2, 3, 6 and 7, if I write like this, then let us count how to read this number. Ones, tens, 100, 1000. Here 10,000 is 0, so we will not write 10,000. So we will pronounce this as what? 1000. 2367, which is a wrong one. As because we are provided with 5 numbers, so we have to pronounce it in a 10,000. So for that, what we have to do? We have to interchange the first 2 numbers. The second largest number, smallest number will come here. The second smallest number will come in first, and the first number will go in the second. So this will be our smallest number. So we have understood how to write the smallest and greatest number by using the given numbers. Alright, next we will move towards the standard and expanded form. 4, 6, 5, 2. So this is a given number in what form? In standard form. Alright. I have to write this in what? Expanded form. I have to write this in expanded form. How to write it? Expand means to make it big. Expand. So for that, what we have to do? We have to know the place value of each digits, and we have to multiply with according to their face value. So the first is the face value of 1000 places 4. So we will write the face value first 4 into next the place value. It is in 1000. So we will write 1000 plus. Next is 6 and the place value of 6 is 100. So we will write 100. And next is 5 and the place value of 5 is 10. So we will write 10. And lastly the place value of 2 is 1. So we will write 1. So this is called what? Expanded form. So you have understood, if any number is given to you, then how to write it is in expanded form. We will just write first the face value and then we will write the place value of that number. Again we will write the face value, again multiply with the place value. Alright, in this way we will write the expanded form. Now the next question is, if you are provided with expanded form, if in your question it is provided only with expanded form and it is asked to find out the standard form of that given expanded form, that time what you will do? You will just write 4 is placed in which place value? It is placed in 4,000. It is placed in 1000 place value. So we will write 4 in 1000 place. And 6 is placed in which place value? 100. So we will place 6 in the 100 place. And 5 is placed in which place value? 10. So we will write 5 in the tens place. And 2 is placed in which place value? Ones. So we will write 2 in the ones place. So in this way we can write the standard form from the expanded form. So I hope all of you have understood how to write the standard and expanded form. Now next we will know about the skip counting. Skip counting of 2's. So if we are provided with 2, 3, 7, dash, dash, dash. Next is again dash, dash, So here skip counting means what? We have to add. First of all, we will do with 2 and then we will go with 5. So first of all, let us start with 2's. So skip counting of 2 means what? Whatever number is given to you, we will add 2 with that number, given number. So 237 plus 2 will give you how much? 239. And 239 plus 2 will give you how much? 241. And 241 plus 2 will give you how much? 243. So this is skip counting of 2's. Alright. And similarly, for this also, how to do? 5, 7, 3, 4. We have to skip count for 2's. So 5,736, 5,738, and this number plus 2 will gives you 5,740. Alright, so we have understood how to skip count number 2's. Next we will do for 5, skip counting for 5. So let us take the first number for 5's. First number is 237. So whenever a number is asked to do skip counting of 5, then what we will do? We have to add 5 with the given number. So if I add 5 with this number, so I will get what? 242. 237 plus 5 gives you 242. And next, 242 plus 5 will give you how much? 247. And 247 plus 5 will give you 252. Alright? And the next number is what? 5,734. So if I add 5 with this number, then I will get 5,739. And 5,739 plus 5 will give you how much? 5,744. And this plus 5 will gives you how much? 5,749. Alright. So we have understood how to do skip counting of 2's and 5's. Order. So let me write here some of the numbers. 2476, 2036, 2746, 4627. Alright. 4 numerals are provided to you. We have to find out the ascending and descending order of this given number. So first of all, let us know what is ascending order. Ascending order means from smaller. We will write from smaller number to the greater one. This is called ascending, and descending means from the greater number to the smaller one. So first of all, we will do for ascending. Let me write A for ascending order. So let us search which one is the smaller one. For that, what we have to see? We have to see the first number. See, 4 is greater among these 4 numbers, so we will write 4,000 in the last. Let us see in this 3 number which one is the smaller one. So after checking the first digit, we will check the second digit. In second digit, we have got 0, the smaller one. So first of all, we will write this number 2036, and 4 is the next smaller one. So we will write second 2476, and next 2746, and lastly this is the bigger one, so we will write that in the last. So this is our ascending order. Next, descending order. Let me write here D.O for descending order. So what I say, descending order means from greater number to the smaller number. So let me find out which one is the greater one. 4,000. So we will write 4,000 in the first. And next, which one is this one? and next this is the greater one. This is the smallest among all the numbers, so we will write that at the last. So this I have showed you for the 4 digits. In this way you can do for 5 digits, 6 number of digits, 7 number of digits. So for that what you have to know, we have to know the ascending and descending order. So what did I say? Ascending order means from the smaller number to the greater number, and descending order means we will write the order from greater number to the smaller number. So here we will end our class, and next day we will come up with a new topic. That's all for today. Thank you.